what's seriously wrong with this study? If you're trying to figure out whether genetically modified foods is bad for animal feed or animals, how should you test that? What would you do?
Feed them the same product, one that's genetically modified and one that's not.
Yeah, they'd have to be in the exact same conditions. Everything's the same. Here are your potatoes, they're natural. Here are your potatoes, they're genetically modified. Then see what happens, right? What did these stupid researchers do?
Really different diets.
Totally different diets. Oh, here's some normal diets, and then here's some potatoes that are genetically modified. For 30 days, by the way. Awful. I guess animals just eat the same thing over and over again, but I think those pellets have more than just potatoes in them, right? So anyways, answer choice E, which one of five true most weakens the argument? Potatoes are not normally part of the diet of laboratory rats? That would say, okay, these definitely got a totally different regimen of food. So the fact that the potato eaters ended up with all these deformities may have nothing to do with genetically modified foods and everything to do with the fact that they just ate potatoes straight for 30 days. And they don't even normally eat potatoes.
But does that say it on the argument?
Does it say what?
That the potatoes are not normal in their diet?
It doesn't. But
That's why?
But answer choice A comes in and says, no, they're not normal. So we know, they did say, notice what they said. It says, study found the laboratory rats fed genetically modified potatoes for 30 days, developed these intestinal deformities, great, whereas rats fed a normal diet. So if a normal diet is potatoes, then this is a great study. But we don't know what a normal diet is, so that's a big problem with this study. And then they tell A, just says, hey, yeah, potatoes are not part of a normal diet. So these other rats were getting something totally different.
So like the fact that it uses the words normal diet suggests that potatoes are not part of a normal diet.
Well, it doesn't say anything. You're just kind of looking at it, you're like, wait a sec, what is a normal diet? I don't know what that is. If it's potatoes, this is fine. If it's not, then it's a serious problem. Renee?
Well, a normal diet could be potatoes every other day, not every day.
Yeah, it could be potatoes every other day or something like that. But A just really weakens it because it says, look, potatoes are not even in there. So it's not the genetic modifiedness of the potatoes. It's just the potatoes themselves. Maybe. Maybe it still is the genetic stuff. I don't know. What we really need to do is give them genetically modified potatoes and regular potatoes and then see what happens. So, okay. We okay with that? Anyone tempted by E?
Me.
Okay. Does anyone know why E is wrong? The researchers are unable to explain how the genetic modifications of the potatoes would have caused the deformities. They don't know it. They don't get it. Why doesn't that weaken this argument?
It's not true in most studies. Like sometimes they can't really place what the effects are, but they know that it's a cause.
Yeah. Do you guys know one that's happening in the news right now?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Zika.
What? Which one?
Chipotle.
Oh, Chipotle. Yeah, Chipotle. We don't know. And they might not know, I guess. It depends on how much we trust Chipotle. But Zika is a good example, right? They know that it causes these problems, but they don't know why. I don't know why it does that. But, or not me, but, researchers. Okay, so even if you don't know, you could still totally know that this causes a problem.